Why does a just-launched Sony pocket camera cost as much as top Pro mirrorless? And which tech giant is secretly building a sensor that could break the rules of light itself? Hey friends, Max here. July in the photo and video world feels like a buffet you can't afford but want to taste anyway. And we are loading your plate with the freshest gear you didn't know you needed. Sony decided it was time to flex hard and drop the RX1R Mark III, a 61 megapixel full-frame beast you can actually slip into your jacket pocket. It's got a fixed 35mm f2 Zeiss lens, tuck-sharp 4K video, and autofocus that will catch your kids' expression before they realize you're taking the shot. The kicker? It'll cost you around $5,100. That's flagship mirrorless money for a camera with no zoom and no lens swapping. But the RX1R Mark III isn't about logic, it's about the flex, the pure image quality in a stealth body, letting you shoot street, documentary or travel without screaming pro photographer. It started shipping mid-July, so if you spot one in the wild, the person priorities are clear, and I respect that. Fujifilm came in hot too with the X-E5, which honestly feels like Sony's artsy cousin who can actually edit their own cars. It packs a 40.2 megapixel X-trans sensor, 7-stop stabilization and yes, 6.2K video at 30 frames per second in 10-bit, 422 color, all internally. Fuji's film simulations are here, ready to give you that timeless street photography look straight out of camera. At around $1,700 for the body, it's lighter and less wallet-shattering than the Sony while looking cool around your neck. Compared to the X-E4, this one's got stabilization, a sharper sensor and better video. Sony wins on pure megapixels, Fuji wins on soul. Choose your poison. While those two are in a pixel battle, the OM system OM5 Mark II is off-kicking with its micro 4/3 sensor. Compact, weather-sealed body, 5-axis stabilization, handled high-resolution mode and live ND tricks. It's around £1,100 in the UK or about $1,200 in the US. A grab-and-go setup for travelers who care more about weight than background blur. Low light isn't its kingdom, but it'll keep going when your full-frame friends are complaining about heavy bags. Samyang is showing love to Sony shooters, dropping two new lightweight weather-sealed primes, a 16mm f2.8 and 85mm f1.8, both priced around $475 each. They are sharp, small and ready for street and travel work. Canon and Nikon users still nothing. Come on Samyang. Shipping started July 15, so keep an eye out. If you are looking to refresh your kit, Tamron's been busy. For Sony shooters, Tamron dropped the 16-30mm f2.8 Generation 2 for E-mount full frame. A clear upgrade over their older 17-28 with sharper corners, faster autofocus and better coatings for those backlit scenes. It's around $1,100 and ships in September. In-camera stabilizers and fast lenses are wonderful, but sometimes the simplest, rock-solid tool is still a tripod. Manfrotto's new One tripod wants to change how you think about travel support. It folds in one smooth motion, supports up to 15 kg while weighing 3.4 kg in aluminum and 3 kg in carbon fiber. It's not the lightest travel tripod, but that's the point. It's built for hybrid photo and video creators who need stability for long-length shots or video pans, not just featherweight pole that vibrates in the wind. At $499 for aluminum and $719 for carbon, it's available for pre-order, shipping in August. And finally, Manfrotto made a name you can remember. Meanwhile, Peak Design's Pro Tripod launched on Kickstarter. Co-designed with Jimmy Chin with carbon legs, built-in ball head and up to 18 kg of payload. Weights range from 1.7 kg on the Pro Light to around 2 kg on the Pro Tall. Could it be lighter? Sure, but I own 1.1 kilo carbon tripod, that's a sneaky mess in the real world. Peak design made the weight just right for stability while staying travel friendly. Early bird pledges offer significant discounts on the Pro series, and according to Kickstarter, prices start from $619 for the Pro Lite. But the discount system is complex, so check your final price. Shipping is promised for October if the stars align. If you are lightening your scenes, Profoto LP2000C is a monster. A 2kW equivalent RGB WW LED panel, IP65 weather seal with Profoto's signature color quality, designed to replace noisy HMIs with silent, consistent light. It's $12,995, measures 112 by 66 by 20 centimeters and weighs 27 kilograms. Not a backpack light, but if you are shooting commercials or high-end interviews, this could be your forever LED. Sometimes though, it's good to pause the gear chase and remember why we shoot. Joel Quayson just won the Dior Photography and Visual Arts Award at RLS with his short film How Do You Feel?, a project about identity, reminding us that your story will always matter more than your gear. And film has always been there for storytellers. There is a quiet magic in old 35mm, the calm, intentional process, the smell of the raw, the wait to see what you actually captured. It forces you to slow down, trust your eye and let the imperfections add character. It's wild that CineStill, a company born in the digital era, managed to crave out such a strong place in this old-school world, keeping analog alive while everyone else was chasing megapixels. They now seamlessly connected the analog world with the digital. CineStill just dropped their SpectraCOLOR CS Negative Plus convert tools, a free app that scans your film while preserving that elusive film magic, so your portrait scans don't turn into washed-out mud. It's a reminder of why film still holds a special place in storytelling, even in 2025. Meanwhile, as we've been busy comparing specs and enjoying unbeatable film dynamic range, Apple quietly patented a stacked adaptive sensor claiming up to 20 stops of dynamic range. For context, an entry-level camera might hit 11 stops, Pro full-frame bodies hover around 15, and cinema legends like the Alexa hit 17. If Apple actually ships a sensor with 20 stops, you'll be capturing sunsets with glowing skies and detailed shadows from your phone, while your Sony and Fuji buddies wonder what just happened. And we may finally see digital beat film at its own game when it comes to dynamic range. That's all for today, thanks for watching and I appreciate you being here. Drop a comment on which of these you are saving up for, hit like if you want more practical gear news without the fluff, and subscribe for upcoming deep dive tests and comparisons. See you next time, and remember, it's not about the gear, but damn, the gear makes the journey more fun.